Okay, yeah, so welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Africa Trending TV. I want to just give an update on Prophet Bushiri's case and what is transpiring right now. You might be interested to know that the Prophet is no longer in South Africa now. He's gone to Malawi. And people are asking to say, is he freeing from South Africa because of the charges against him, or what is happening? But if you can remember, in 2016 he was arrested, and I mean not 2017, that's 2017. He was arrested with a case of fraud. So when he was arrested regarding fraud, the case has been in court since. Up to date, the case is still running in the courts of law. But to the surprise of everyone is that the court hasn't given like judgment, and the state has failed to produce evidence. So the court has failed to proceed with a judgment, because the complainant, who is the state, they don't have the evidence to produce against the Prophet. So my question is, if if at all the state had enough evidence against the Prophet, why haven't they produced that the evidence they have, and make the man pay for all his crimes? Because everyone deserves the justice, you know. And if you are fond of breaking the law, definitely you need to face the law. So he hasn't faced the law up to now. So it's been 2 to 3 years now since the case was brought in the court. So the question is, why, if at all there is that evidence that they claim to have, why not proceeding with a judgment? While they are still having this case, they've been again, they were arrested just a few days ago. They were arrested and detained for more than 2 weeks, of which all the cases being labeled against them, the people that the investigators that are investigating against them, according to his statements on his timeline, says these are the people that he had filed in a complaint against them because they were trying to extort him. So why you are letting those same people continue handling the case, if at all he had delayed the complaint against them? The state, what the state could have done is to remove those people from this case and allow justice to prevail. Because if we still continue to have the same people the same people that he had lodged in a complaint with, it means we are going to allow them to continue, like they are going to like infringe on his human rights, and they are going to definitely be biased, because they know to say he's fighting them also. So they are going to fight him. They are going to take it personal. So it's personal thing they are taking against him, and not taking being fair to him. So according to the statement is written on his timeline, he's written a statement that I'm gonna read to you. I hope you'll be able to see it on my left corner here. I hope you'll be able to see this statement and read through it, what he said regarding the case, because now he's in Malawi. So one, just to show you what he said in the video, I mean on his statement. And oh, by the way, he will be addressing the public around 2:02. He will be addressing the public regarding the same case. So hope to hear more on what he's gonna say and what is next. According to him, he's saying he has not ran away from South Africa because of the case, but he's ran away for his safety. This is what the statement reads. It says, I would like to inform the general public that my wife, Mary, and I are temporarily in our home country, Malawi, because of our safety and security issues. Since 2015, these matters have gotten worse after we just got both our bails. There have been clear and evident attempts to have myself, my wife, and my family killed. Despite our several attempts to report to the authorities, there has never been state protection. Our coming to Malawi hence is tactical withdrawal from the Republic of South Africa, solely meant to preserve our lives. These attempts have been heightened with recent spats of arrests and detentions that we felt the only way for us to clear our names before the law is to ensure that our lives are preserved. My wife and I strongly believe in our innocence, but this cannot be proved if our lives are not preserved. We have to be alive to testify to our innocence. As we stand here, we were arrested in 2019 on alleged money laundering charges, and it is getting to 2 years now without trial because the state is not ready to give it. As we keep waiting for that trial to come, we were arrested again, kept in custody for over 2 weeks, and we are not sure if we will face trial. Equally shocking is the fact that as we kept waiting to get the facts of the recent arrest, the state brought up immigration issues that they, not us or the public, an explanation. But they want us to explain. Those are statements from him. Again, this background, we have come to a painful conclusion that what my wife and I have faced in the Republic of South Africa since 2015 is purely persecution, not prosecution. What is shocking is that it was me who in 2018 opened cases of extortion and intimidation against the officers who are today investigating, arresting, and prosecuting me and my wife of these several allegations. Obviously, they can never be independence and impartiality. It's purely acts of open vengeance. This, I must say, clearly violates the rules of justice, which says justice must not just be done by the sin, but be seen done. As such, I want to make it clear here that our coming to Malawi is not an act of running away from being tried. Not at all. All my wife and I want is to clear our names in a justice system that is fair, impartial, and just. In this vein, I'm calling for the following to be met by the Republic of South Africa authorities to ensure our fair, impartial, and just trial. First, I want the South African government to assure us of our safety and security whilst in South Africa. Secondly, I want the South African government to assure us that our bail will not be revoked. Our right to fair trial entails that we have access to our lawyers all the time. The vocation of the bail defeats our right to fair trial and also exposes us to further security and safety challenges. Thirdly, I want the officers involved in investigating, arresting, and prosecuting us to rescue themselves. As Aya said, this is the same team that I earlier lodged complaint against and also opened cases against. I won't have a fair trial with their continued involvement. That is true. Fourthly, I want the South African state to see to it that the the issues I lodged and opened against these officers must be pursued to their logical conclusion before proceeding with our case. Finally, I want the South African state to appoint independent professional investigators and prosecutors who should make independent decisions on the cases we are allegedly accused of. In this regard, I am requesting Malawi government to liaise with the South African government to ensure that the above issues are met. Hence, these 5 issues are met, and I am assured of a fair and just impartial trial. I am willing to avail myself before the South African justice system. I'm looking forward to that day because my wife and I have long awaited for it to prove our innocence and clear our names. I will hold a press briefing in Runaway, Malawi, and it will be heard on all media networks across the world. Thank you. Okay, so that is just the statement from the prophet who says, on every allegation against him that has been laid against him is innocent. He's been claiming to be innocent since his arrest, the first arrest in 2019, which is 2 years to date, and nothing has been done. No justice has been done, no judgment has been given. So to me, it doesn't make sense whereby they still hold him in custody, and they still hold his passports, and they hold his his accounts and everything, because you must understand, or his business has been blocked and accounts frozen. So due to this, he's been facing a lot of challenges and many extortions, people wanting to extort him. So why don't the government maybe work in hand to make sure that justice is prevailed, even to them that claim to say they've been they have been robbed of their money and stuff, and those who claim of rape and all allegations raised against him. Why don't the government come in and say, okay, we want this case to be closed, so let's do this? Because one, it's waste of state money. It's a waste of state money, and also on his side, it's also a waste. It's also expense paying lawyers for this case and appearing in the court every time, every now and then. So why don't we see justice prevailing? To me, this is injustice in the justice system of South Africa. And I feel like he's being treated this unfairly because he's maybe a foreigner, and also that the people that wants to extort him, they are people in power, and they are people who are holding higher offices in the South African government. So why don't justice prevail? If at all there is a case for against him, let him be taken to jail, let him be jailed than being troubled. We've heard of stories of threats even against the children. You know, he's got 2 kids who are very young, and it's so shocking to hear that they were also even being investigated. Being investigated for what? So let's have a fair trial for him. According to my opinion, I don't know your opinion, but my opinion is being treated unfairly. And for me, the move going to Malawi is a good move. I appreciate him. It's a wise decision because it's being treated unfairly here in South Africa through the justice system of South Africa. Thank you for watching this video. If you're watching this video, please like and subscribe. This is Trending TV. Thank you.